The verses beat the same, in measured chime. Lines 1-2 set the stage, 1-2-4 rhyme.
Verse 3's the pivot around which thought turns. Line 4 delivers the sting, just in time. Awake, for morning in the bowl of night has flung the stone that puts the stars to flight. And lo, the hunter of the east has caught the Sultan's turret in a noose of light.
Night's mystical flight of fulfilled desires heralds the day star as darkness retires.
The sun subsumes the stars, fire paints the dawn, and captures the Sultan's holy spires.
The sun casts the noose of morn.
Drink wine, for the herald of the dawn, rising up, hurls into the days the cry of, "Drink ye."
Dreaming when dawn's left hand was in the sky, I heard a voice within the tavern cry,
Awake, my little ones, and fill the cup, before life's liquor in its cup be dry. When false dawn streaks the east with cold, grey line, pour in your cups the pure blood of the vine. The truth, they say, tastes bitter in the mouth, and this is a token that the truth is wine.
O Peri, jasmine of midnight's garden, we bask in our moon-glowed, vapored haven, bathing in the orb's silver light again, here in this otherworldly forest glen.
Oh, the deep clarity of this still night. Our being mirrors the stars and moonlight. It sinks into us, though short-lived by day, impermanent. What's its way? What's its sway?
Omar, the moon's ring binds us truly here, wherein from the strict world we disappear. They to wonder hence whither whence we went, love, kisses, and selves bonded to endear. In the depths of the deep we live, anon. We're all alone here to weather the plight.
We sleep the sleep that only lovers know, as front to back, under the blanket's throw, while meteors crisscross the darkling skies, our floating selves through love and wine aglow. Angel of joyful foot, the dawn is nigh. Pour wine, and lift your tuneful voice on high.
Sing how Jamshids and Khosraus bit the dust, whelmed by the rolling months, from tear to die.
At this hour of the dawning, up, flower of thy kind. With rubies in crystal, come gladden the mind. For this moment we borrow from time on the wing. Full oft wilt thou seek, nor again wilt thou find. A young woman fairy being the personification of the restless wind near dawn.
Rising slowly from the cold, dark hollows, where the night airs fell and soundly slept, the restless wind leaves her secret bower, and, gaining strength, lovingly surrounds, and caresses the willow trees, which waver and swoon in her wake, as she, the wandering wind, flies by in a cool breeze. She wakes the flowers from their slumber, by drinking from them their blanket of dew, then tells the tales of the joyous forest to the birds who thence into my ears, songs of streams flowing freely, and stories of a glowing sky that promises many sunny hours to come. In the dreams of those who feel her passing, as sleep is washed from their languid eyes, when they sense the new dawn arriving, as if some transparent veil has lifted, when she gently stirs the embers of the past watchfire and whispers softly to them that the stars have gone and day has begun.
A dream spoke to me while I slumbered deep. You're wasting on the threshold of death's keep.
Doth in repose can the rosebud blossom? Entombed, you can for eternity sleep. Daily radiance marks occasions grand. Each moment is an influential gleam, which, in the presence of eternity, breathes a creative, monumental dream.
And as the cock crew, those who stood before the tavern shouted, "Open then the door!"
You know how little while we have to stay, and, once departed, may return no more. Old wine betters Kai's kingdom's palace new, and far does it his golden throne outdo.
The cup 100 times beats all realms, and the wine jar lid bests the crown of Khosrau. Oh, wine is richer than the realm of Jam, more fragrant than the food of Miriam.
Sweeter are sighs that drunkards heave at morn than strains of Busa'id and bin Adham. One draught of wine outweighs the realm of Tus, throne of Kobad and crown of Kai Kaus. Sweeter are sighs that lovers heave at morn than all the groanings zealot breasts produce. The unlocked secret gleams in the tavern, yet in the mosque the key endures unturned. O thou planner, designer and mixer, I'm thy own recipe to love or burn. In this lost haunt, on the Orion arm of the Milky Way, safe from the core's harm, we philosophers meet in the tavern, as sleuth hounds unweaving the cosmic yarn. We search for the start of the universe, the end, the before, the after, the kinds, the measures, and all that lies between, the music of the spheres' Magnificat. We follow every single avenue, whether it's brightly lit or a dark alley, exploring one-ways, no-ways, and dead ends, until cornered where the truth is hiding.
In quantum foam we seek the primal source. Through curved space-time we plot our wisdom's course.
While superstrings vibrate their secret tunes, and dark energy drives cosmic force. Each choice we make splits reality's stream, as countless worlds through countless channels falls. We measure redshift's testimony clear, of galaxies fleeing both far and near, while background radiation's ancient light still whispers tales of chaos in our ear. Between black holes where space and time collapse, through wormholes where causality, perhaps, might loop like serpents swallowing their tails, we hunt for where the cosmic mystery laps. In taverns built of stardust and of dreams, we drink deep draughts of theoretical schemes, while neutron stars spin tales of density, and quasars flash their billion solar beams. The mathematics guides our stumbling feet, through labyrinth where mind and mystery meet. Each equation points toward further doors, behind which deeper puzzles we may greet.
Some say the truth lies scattered in the math. Some seek it on religion's ancient path, while others claim that both roads lead as one, to where the cosmic dance its meaning hath.
Yet still we gather in our spiral arm, safe harbored from the galactic core's harm, to share our tales of hunting cosmic truth, and weave new theories' fascinating charm. For though the universe keeps secrets still, though mystery defies our boldest will, the search itself brings wisdom to our souls, as cosmic wine our earthly glasses fill.
Morn springs us o'er oblivion's brink, the stars overcome, sunk in the day's drink. We race our paths, past Allah's golden dome, unto the green-grassed riverbank to sink. The shadows flee like thieves before the law, as heaven's gates of gold begin to draw their curtains back, revealing day's bright stage, where night's dark players withdraw in awe of evening's veils, while darkness eastward runs, like wine from heaven's cup now gently tipped.
Each minaret becomes a finger dipped in morning's flame, each dome in glory stripped.
The roosters cry their challenges to sleep, as dawn's pale armies up the sky walls creep, while dream-wrapped sleepers stir in their cocoons, and night's sweet secrets turn too bright to keep. The morning wind sweeps clean the stellar floor, where constellations danced an hour before, while dawn's bright scimitar with swift strokes cuts the bonds of sleep from every dreamer's door. See how the Sun King storms night's ebony throne, how darkness yields each kingdom, zone by zone, till all the world lies conquered, bathed in light, and night's black banners far away have flown. The dervish dawn whirls golden in the east, as stars blow out their lamps, the smallest least, while sleep's sweet cup is dashed from drowsy lips, and day spreads out its bright awakening feast. The moon, that proud, pale sultan of the dark, now fades like smoke from morning's burning bark, while Venus, last bright jewel of the night, dissolves into day's overwhelming arc. So rise, and join the day's great carnival, before time dims this bright celestial flower, before dawn's fingers paint the garden wall, while Venus still holds court o'er heaven's hall. The cosmic bowl inverts its starry face, as day prepares to sound its ancient call. See how dawn's arrows pierce the robe of dark, while night's last centuries yield their final mark. And Pleiades, those seven sisters bright, fade like spent embers of celestial spark. The morning, mighty Shah of endless days, now spreads his golden carpet through the haze, while minarets and domes of ancient towns emerge like ships through time's eternal maze. Each star retreats before his conquering beam, like scattered pearls dropped in a midnight stream, while earth turns slowly from her velvet dreams to face the light's uncompromising gleam. The hunter's bow, stretched taut across the sky, releases arrows that make shadows fly, while night's dark birds fold up their solemn wings, as dawn's bright falcons take their place on high. The bowl of night, that vast inverted cup, now drains its darkness as the sun lifts up, while constellations that once ruled the dark, like scattered chess pieces, admit time's sup. The Sultan's turret, catching morning's fire, becomes a beacon, lifting ever higher, as if to bridge the gap between earth and sky, where mortal dreams to heaven's gates aspire. Those stars that wrote their poems on the dark now fade like metaphors no longer stark, while day asserts its prose of common sense, and night's sweet verses find no place to park. Yet know that though the stars have fled their posts, they're merely sleeping, not eternal ghosts. And when day's sultan seeks his western bed, they'll rise again to rule as night's bright hosts. The noose of light that catches tower and tree is but one moment in eternity, where dark and light forever chase their tails, like cosmic serpents circling endlessly. So rise, the moment's brief yet fully deep, As dawn leads day from night's mysterious keep, so rise, while somewhere on earth's ever-turning face, another evening draws its stars to sleep.
For time's great wheel must ever onward roll. Each dawn must cast new stones in night's dark bowl.
Each hunter chase the darkness from the sky. Each morning play anew its ancient role.
Now the new year reviving old desires. The thoughtful soul to solitude retires.
Where the white hand of Moses on the bough puts out, and Jesus from the ground suspires.
As seasons pass, the world comes to our door. Spring sings through the winged troubadour.
Summer calls with the rose midst the woodlore. Autumn crows, plump and sweet, through frosty hoar.
The spirit breathes life with its holy might.
Spring blossoms replace winter's snowy white.
Cloudy vapors coalesce into drops. The airs the lovers with fragrance invite. Our souls to solitude often retire, when the noise of life sets the nerves on fire.
Hear the rhythmic songs of nature inspire. We sense the vibrance of an inner choir.
Spring kisses the earth, leaving flowers there, like those whose perfume first scented virgin air.
As again the fragrant glen, in heaven's prayer, hails earth's anniversary with flowers fair. Slake love's thirst for life's earthly endeavor, near a stream where wildflowers grow forever.
Half the cloud's eyes water the soil that dried. The sun's warm breath wakes up the seeds inside.
Hence, all the plants, trees, and flowers revive, and over mead, stream, and wayside preside. The universe's mantle binds us worn, tears feeding the river on which we're born. Hell's but an ember of our senseless fears. Heaven's the rose breath of opening morn.
For my sins of spring I repent my part. No, I mustn't atone, for how, apart? Could I resist the beauty of love's truth?
O meddling thoughts that harp on reason's plea, my cheeks glow red from the loved one's grape tree.
So to your face I throw my other hand.
Might I be your angel, enfolding you, shining brightness upon you, holding you, nurturing, and carrying you aloft, where you belong, dear, far above it all?
Might I be the nightingale that sings for you, filling up the naked sound that rings for you?
When nothing else remains, may I be there to call, where you belong.
Iram indeed is gone with all its rose, and Jamshid's seven-ringed cup where no one knows.
But still the vine her ancient ruby yields, and still a garden by the water blows.
It is beautiful how life persists, despite the ruins.
And lo,
King Jamshid's golden garden land, now's the sunken Atlantis of his band.
Everything returns to dust. Life is merely a fleeting moment, a handful of sand slipping through our grasp. Jamshid reigned 700 years, wary. Karum, the rich gold maker, lies buried.
With all his treasures, near the pyramids, Kaikaus palace was built by demons varied.
Jamshid by his ring commanded spirits, and in his globe saw enemy secrets.
and the cause of all things, while on his thoroughbred horse, the east wind that quick transported his carpet.
To find great Jamshid's all-reflecting bowl, I traveled sea and shore, to survey the whole.
But when I asked the seeing sage, I learned that bowl was my own body and my soul.
The concave mirror of a telescope is as Jam's world-reflecting bowl or globe.
Beyond the seven-ringed celestials, the secrets of the cosmos are unveiled.